What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 17. Right, just find my bearings. Right, I jumped on and I got 19 working, so he's still seeding. That's good. Right, I think this is full of canola, so we're going to sell this. What we need to do is canola is selling at the grain elevator. That's good. It's gone up like 1,000. Grain elevator, where you at? You're right at the bottom as well. Wow. You is the mission one. Tag the place. Right. Let's see if I got this right. It's left when we come out of here. Yeah, we're coming out in here and going left. Yeah. Alright, there we go. So what we did on the last one was we harvested 14 and we cultivated the whole lot of 19. We got the canola out of 14 and put it into the trailer, which is what we're going to sell right now because, you know, we don't really need it. It's over 1,000 and it's going up. Hopefully by the time we do this long drive down to the grain elevator and back to the yard, then 19 should be fully seeded, and then we can do 14 to be cultivating, and then once it's halfway through cultivating on 14, then I can start the seeder off on 14 while I'm cultivating it, and then once we're done on that, we can speed it up and get the soybeans up and harvest it again. For the majority of the episodes, it's literally going to be just soybeans getting seeded and harvested, and that is all it's going to be for now until we can gain some monies, and that's what we're looking into. It is the grind, and the grind is real, and it's literally what you have to do if you start up your own. You have to turn here. If you start up your own on Farming Simulator, then whether you go on Sosnovka or you go on the other map, I'm sorry, I don't know what the other map's called. No, I had like a quick glimpse on it, right, seeing what was on that one and which one would be the trickier one to start with. This one looked like the trickier one to start on, and I thought I'll go with that one because one, you don't get to use the train, which I thought was really good because, you know, I don't really want to use trains at the minute. Maybe if it was like multiplayer, go on and use the train, because no one can really do anything with a train other than you can't really break stuff, like you can't derail a train. You know, they can't do stuff like that from what I know of, because I've been on online servers. I have not seen anyone derailing a train yet, so there's that. What I would say is if you do start on Sosnovka, make sure you are looking at what needs to be sold or what sells for the most, and that's what I didn't do straight away. I sort of like saw canola, oh, let's just go sell it, and that's the way it was with me. Canola was the thing that sold for the most on the last one, but obviously they've added in a couple of others on this one that sells even more. So yeah, look into that is like a little bit of advice I can give from personal experience. And let's see how much money we get for 50% canola. I'm hoping around 3,000 to 4,000. 4,000. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Right, now we're going to drive all the way back. So yeah, like I was saying, it's always best to look at what sells for the most, and then once you harvested your first, or once you've done 14 and 19 yourself, then look into putting your, like, soybeans for me is the one that I can do. So like look into doing soybeans yourself, or look into doing sunflower. Try and figure out how to do that. I don't know if any of you start with big amounts of money, whereas I don't, because I like to do it all myself and get the money up there myself. So yeah, So now basically all we're going to do on this now is we're going to drive straight back to the yard. Once we get to the yard, we're going to dump the trailer. We're going to go pick the cultivator up. I'm going to start the cultivating, but then we're going to have to see where he is with the seeding of 19. Hopefully he's not fully done, so I can start the cultivating off and I can get a little bit of a head start on it before taking him over, before actually bringing the seeder to get done. So there is that bit, and I think we have to turn on the roundabout is our 4th exit. So you have to basically, it's not this one, it's not this one, no, it's our 3rd exit on there. No, it's this one, which is 1, 2, 3, yeah, it's the 4th exit. Way, whoa, steady on, get your bearings, there we go, thank you. Right, now we need to turn to the left, and I know I'm not looking properly to see if any cars coming. If he was a little bit further, it could have crashed, and I really should, but I don't know why I'm not. Oh wow, take a bit of my drink. Right, we're nearly at the yard, so like I say, hopefully he's not fully done. Well, hopefully we've still got time to get back into the cultivator and start that going before 19 is fully seeded, because having 19 fully seeded, while it's a good thing, we need to get cultivating on 14 very fast. Now we are coming up on the yard, and what I can see, I think he's got 2 more back and forths to go. So what I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to drop that there, and then we're going to carry on, and we're going to actually get this one going. So if I can back this up nicely, boop, and we can pull it there. We'll just do it there for now. There we go. I think we're going to get a little bit ahead like I wanted to, which is actually quite good. And I do the cultivating, when I do the cultivating personally, I do it on the outside view because I can't see the inside. With the inside view I can't see if I'm doing it properly. I don't know if I'm missing bits and stuff like that, and no one wants to miss bits, and you can line it up really nicely. I do spin it out quite fast, but yeah, I see it's you want to try and get it done properly, but you don't want to miss bits, and I think he might be done. No, he's got another way to go. That's not too bad then. So it's actually working out quite well. We'll get most of this cultivated before we actually, well, we won't get most of it done because I think he's going to be done quite soon, but we can get a decent head start where we can just bring him here and be like, right, yeah, you do your job now, start seeding while I'm cultivating the rest of it. We're getting there. It's not that big of a farm, this one, so it's not that bad really. 14's not as big as 19, which is actually quite good, because once we get them both grown and we're harvesting both of them, it's literally the fact of once we finish harvesting 14, because 14, oh sorry, we'll start with 19, because you always get the bigger farm out the way. So we'll start with 19. So once we've finished harvesting 19 when it's fully grown, then we just move from 19 to 14 and harvest that. Now hopefully what that's going to do is once we've done both of them, then it'll be the factor of it should be a full trailer of soybeans. Now if it ends up being a full trailer of soybeans, then that's going to be a lot more money, because remember we got 7,000 for 64% soybeans, So 100% is going to be around 12,000, and 12,000 is a very nice amount of money to be getting just from 2 farms. Primarily you would want more, but again, with it being soybeans, they don't fill up the harvester that much. So it is more the factor of, well, it's not going to fill up the harvester as much on 19, it only does 60%, so we're hoping that 14 gives it the over 40% when you, I think it was 77% we had of, one of them was 77, I'm pretty sure soybeans was 77%, and it filled up like 68% of the trailer. Because canola did 50%, I know that. So yeah, I do think it was 77% in the harvester, so the trailer is bigger than the harvester can hold. But, you know, hopefully we get there in the end. Which is always good to have the trailer bigger, because if we don't finish the full field, and it's fully 100%, and you've got like 2 more to go, like 10% more of the field to do, then that's not too bad, because then we can fill up the rest of the trailer and we'll earn more money that way. But I'm hoping that harvesting 19 and harvesting 14 of soybeans at the same point is going to get it to the point where is this lifted? Yeah, it's lifted. It's going to get us to the point where we want to be at. Basically, it's going to be to the point where it should make a trailer of 100%, so it's going to be a nice amount of income. Soybeans now, let's have a look. Soybeans is still going for a decent amount. Look at that. And they're dropping down on the transport company, but they're not dropping down on the bakery, so we're still going to plant them. Take over back. I like cultivating more than I like seeding, but I prefer to harvest more than any of them. And clearly I can't harvest on either of them because we've done that already, so it is cultivating a whole lot of this so the seeder can come along. Oh, I didn't mean to drop that then. And we have got a decent start on it, so by the time this seeder gets like where we are now, we should be finished with cultivating, or almost there. But it's good to see that it's only 1 worker at the minute, because I'm doing the other bit, which is obviously something that you want to do. If you're playing the game, you want to get the feel of it, you want to do it yourself. But if you can get a worker to help you a little bit, like if you're harvesting and you've harvested like 4, you've gone up, then you come down, and you go up, and you come down, that's the point where you want to start the cultivator to go as a worker, and then you carry on harvesting, or you cultivate while you've got the worker harvesting, because then you've got a decent enough thing and you're not getting stuck. Like if you are just 1 in front of him, then he's going to get stuck. Like if at this point where I'm just there, he would have got stuck if I would have come out. He would have stayed there and it would have slowed a bit of the time down. But now, because I'm further on in front, it doesn't slow anything down, and he can carry on the way he's going. Obviously they do a little bit longer to do the turning, but as long as you're in front of it, that's the main thing. So I'd like to do it like where I've got a little bit of a head start on them, and we go on from there. So yeah, it's just a little insight. Like you find most people do it certain ways and others do it another way. It's obviously it's the way it goes with it all. So yeah, basically once we're done with this, it is literally speeding up time of what we have to do. And now I know on Bjornholm I never sped the time up. We had a lot more farms, obviously, because we had 3. I think it was, I had 3 farms on Bjornholm, and I never sped the time up because I was doing more with lumber. And I always said I don't see the point in speeding the time up. Now I still don't see the point in speeding the time up once you've only done one farm. If you've, like with this one, it's if I have both farms cultivated and seeded, then you're just stood there waiting on real time for them to go up. That's going to be boring. So all you do is you just flip it the time to 120. Once they're fully grown, smack it down to real time, and then do what you got to do there. And that's the only time I'll say speed up the time, because I don't believe in playing on fast time. I think it's a lot more, you get more of a feel for the simulation, and it's more realistic if you don't speed the time up, because obviously you can sit there for hours and waiting for the crops. That's hours. It's about half an hour in real life, but it's like a day or two in game time before it fully comes up, and you don't want, that's like half an hour wasted in. So growing the crops, once you've fully harvested, cultivated and seeded, then speed up, but don't play in speed time, because then half of them are just going to grow while you're still seeding, like most of it. So if I was playing in speed time now, by the time he got to where I was, most of my crops would be grown and ready to harvest, and he wouldn't be finished seeding. So there's that little factor of it all. So make sure as well that everywhere on your farm is grown fully before you stop the time, so you can start harvesting it all. Because I had that problem before, as you saw. Farm 19 wasn't fully done, wasn't fully grown, and I had to speed up the time while I was harvesting it to make sure it was fully, or to make sure it got fully grown. So yeah, there's that as well. What did I do? Yeah, activate cruise control to reposition. It's the only thing when you've been sat here doing so many recordings, because I do every day. I do a good amount of recordings for loads of different things, because I've not only like got certain series up and going, like sort of got series that I'm thinking of doing. So it's like I'll do the first episode on that one, and if I like the way it's turned out, then I'll start up the series. If I don't, then I'll just delete the video, and I'll do it that way. So I do a lot of recordings in a day. I do at least between 10 to 15 recordings a day, and to be honest with you, not all of them actually get through. It's like if I do, let me just get rid of, missed that bit there. Alright, so I could do what, 10 recordings, and probably about 3 of them don't get deleted, because I actually thought, yeah, that was a decent recording, the video worked out well, so we'll go with that one. Sometimes it takes at least 2 to 3 tries to get one recording done perfectly, to the point where I like it. If I don't like it, then it's not getting done. You know, it's not brilliant. I'm not going to publish it out for you because I don't like it, and you're not going to like it. So it's just what it is. And you'll find that you'll do that yourself. If you're a YouTuber or anything like that, they'll tell you the same. If they don't like the way it's recorded, or they don't like something they've done in it, they'll redo it. And sometimes that can happen over and over and over. So there is that. But you also have fun doing it all. You really do. Hopefully we're like this cultivating. I know I'm not doing it fully with it thing, but I miss bits every now and again, and that's annoying me. I'm gonna see if I can get a bigger bit done, but then look at that, because the way it drops is annoying. Right, so if I can line this up better, if I line that like that, that should get the full line of it. Right, so, yeah, that should get the whole lot of that bit there. It shouldn't take us much longer now to get it all cultivated. Definitely going to be done before him, which you usually always are done before your workers anyway. But what I might do is, I don't usually do it, but I might just leave the server up for like 10-15 minutes, so I want to go grab something to eat in a minute. So after I've finished the recording, I might just leave my dude idle in the yard while he's still seeding, just so when we come back on the next episode it's fully seeded, and we don't have to worry about that. So yeah, I might get that done. I think that's what I will do. Or I'll leave him to seed it while I go get something to eat. So it'll be like a... What are you really doing? Right, I should be able to get a whole lot of this done in one. And I shouldn't be missing bits. I don't get why he's missed a bit. Right, and... yeah, there we go. That should all be done. Every single bit of that is done now, and we cultivated it. Right, well there we go. Now we're going to go and pop this tractor over there, primarily because it's dirty and it needs washing, and the fact that we're done is another. So we'll just pop that there, and once we come back in, we'll get that washed and parked up in the garage, ready for next use. So yeah, that is it for this episode. I do thank you for watching, and when we come back for next episode, we'll wash that tractor up. That farm should be fully seeded, and we'll just be speeding up the time to try and get it where we can harvest even more. We have made a decent amount of money. We are sat on 36,000. So I think between the actual canola and the soybeans, we got around about 11,000. I think that's what it was. Yeah, I think it was about 11,000, just under 12,000. So again, it's been a productive episode. Been a very, very productive 2 to 3. I think it's what? Been a very productive 2 week. No, it's not 2 week. It's like 3, 6, 9 days. Because we get one like every 3 days is when a farming simulator comes out. So once I've done one, I'll wait for it to air, and then about 4 hours after, well, yeah, it's not, it's about a day after it's aired, then I'm recording the next one. So excuse me. So yeah, in the next 3 days we'll be back with another one. And we will basically wash up that tractor, keep number 14, make sure it's all done up and seeded, which it should be. So we should have 2 tractors to wash up. I think what I'll do is I'll just make sure it's done. Once it's finished, then I'll just log it out. But yeah, that is it for this one. So again, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's gonna get you so much more content to come, and you'll know when it's coming out, and when it's out you can just come and watch it. Please do drop a like on the episode. It means ever so much to me to see that you're supporting the series. I've been Fury, you've been amazing, and I shall see you next time.